welcome back. We're doing another episode today. I just read up on how that Mobile Science Center works, so it looks like, what's going on here? Weird. Okay, let's just close out of that. And we're going to go home. On how that Mobile Science. Okay. Alright. Run. There we go. Squad. Right now we are right over Ike, our orbital station. We're going to boost it up into a high polar orbit over Ike so that we can do mobile processing with minimal maximal sunlight, I should say. So resume saved with the live stream. Yes, that's very good. Okay. Oh well. Yeah. So let's just hop to it. We got the Ike orbital station. We're going to fly it. It's gonna be super fly. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. So let's get an idea of where this thing's center of gravity is. Ha ha ha. Okay. So that's where it is. So we can do something about that, actually. We want to bring it closer to these rockets because we're going to try to get all of this back home. So let's turn on SAS again. Stop this station from rotating. Okay. Now, what we can do here, these can hold fuel and the other things can hold fuel. So, we can start by selecting fuel tanks that are furthest away and send them both out. Okay, so that has a little bit more fuel in it now. So now we can pump all that fuel out, or as much as we can. Pin. Okay. And this one can flow out and fill up those. That's going to take a while. So we'll physically time accelerate for that. It's not going to do much. Then we can move all of the monopropellant into our lab module, command module there, way up there. So that's something we can do. Oh, we can transfer all of this oxidizer. Transfer all of that oxidizer out. That should help. Let's see, how about now? Ooh, I really don't want to mess things up by rotating too quickly there. Okay, there's still a bit of a wobble. We still want to transfer mass towards the lab module. So, let's see, that's not full of oxidizer, but I don't think there's any oxidizer left. Okay, liquid fuel, liquid fuel, liquid fuel, liquid fuel. Yeah, there's no oxidizer left to transfer up, but we have this guy. And he can take in monopropellant. So let's go ahead and bring all the monopropellant up to that end. Okay. Well, that's good there. We can do... Oh, what? And then, oh, and there's this too. So let's go in. All the monopropellant. Give it to me. Okay, so that's enough of that monopropellant. Well, it's all about adjusting that center of gravity. So, go out. Okay. Now we gotta also have these balanced here, so let's transfer all the monopropellant we can into the what's it called? Some balancing issues that we gotta do. Okay. Sweet. You know what? Let's go ahead and just move this in so that we can balance them back out. There we go. So those are even. Let's see. Those are full of liquid fuel. That's full of liquid fuel. That's full of liquid fuel. Okay. There's actually something we can do here. We can go... Okay. These two should definitely be moved into there. Okay. Alright. Almost there. Almost transferred as much fuel as possible out of these things. Okay, so you can see that there is a little bit of a wobble. It's no longer a perfect system here. So let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Well, we could say that's close enough, and just fire up one of these engines. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut down this engine. I'm going to shut down this engine. We are going to control from here. This engine is activated. We're going to use all of its thrust. And we're just going to turn on SAS. Target prograde. Okay. Yeah, that works. And I'm not gonna get too hasty here. Okay, I wonder where the sphere of influence ends for Ike. What is it, around 220? Should have enough. Yeah, I want to use all my oxidizer. That's right. Hey, how's it going? What up? You good, bro? Hello? Can you answer, please? Well, sorry, I'm not always looking at the chat. Let's see. Wonder how long ago that was. Chat rate. Whatever. Got two monitors. You're off on the other monitor. Sometimes I lose track. So we're raising our apoapsis up to right on the edge of the sphere of influence. I'm not sure exactly what altitude that is. So, as soon as we see that apoapsis disappear... What game you playing? I'm playing Kerbal Space Program, which is the best game ever. Kerbal Space Program is a physics kind of simulation game. It's got real orbital mechanics using patched conics approximation. It's awesome. So right now I've got this space station over Ike, and I'm going to raise it into a high orbit so that I can get maximal sunlight, and my transfer to Duna will be a little simpler. I I've got plenty of fuel, so I'm not so worried about everything else. Just don't want to waste any fuel, so... There is an invisible sphere of influence, and if the apoapsis touches that, it'll disappear. You'll see here in a minute. Not sure when it will go out of range. Wow. $80, $90, 800,000 meters, 840. Damn. When's it going to go outside the sphere of influence? There, it just did. Just did. Just shy of 1,000,000 meters. Now we'll just do retrograde because I want to be in a stable orbit here. Okay, and hold that. We're going to time accelerate. Time accelerate all the way up to the apoapsis, and then we're going to circularize. Use this throttle. Right now we're circularizing the orbit with a slow burn. We want this orbit as high as possible, and we don't want to push our apoapsis out of the sphere of influence. It's quite boring. Oh yeah. Oh, it's using RCS for orientation, that's not good. Ah, son of a bitch! It's like several meters per second. Yeah, that's good. High polar orbit. There we go. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to try to get as much science as we can out of this mobile processing lab. So, we are going to review data, and then we're going to process all of the data, okay, that is from Ike in the mobile processing lab. And actually, first we're going to keep all this data. A lot of clicks here. Lots of data. Okay, so we're gonna level up crew. Okay, no crew reports sent back. Alright. We are going to review data. And anything from Ike we're going to process. Okay, so we crew report from Ike's. Nope. 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 Okay. So we're not going to get any more than that. 730 data out of 750 at a rate of 14.7825 science per day. Let's see, is this operating right now? Operational. Start research. KerbNet access level upgrade. Start research. Researching. Okay, now we are going to roll from here. Alright. Got plenty of energy flowing. We've got lots of electric charge storable, 1,000 seconds worth of electric charge. So we can just watch this thing orbit Ike. Just orbit, orbit, orbit. Data 7th. So we can just transmit this. Ooh, neat. Yeah. We'll just wait until that science here maxes out. It's going to max out here pretty soon. Six, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. There. Now, let's transmit that science. Not in range. We are not in range of KerbNet, so that's not altogether surprising. Let's go... We are probably on the exact opposite side of the solar Kerbal system from Kerbin. Yeah. That's what's currently is going on. What's all this? We've got a great array here, but that's nowhere near us. It's not really that helpful. Let's go back to the launch center and just launch another array, and yeah, hopefully do that at Duna, I guess. Okay. Space Center, or you know what? We could make one very powerful relay antenna. There's, you know, that option. So. So let's go ahead and leave. See if we have any science that we can spend. Got 179.5, but I think, well, we do have a little bit of science. Not really going to help us. If we wanted a nice big relay antenna, this one, we have to get 550 more science for the ultimate relay antenna. So we're not going to do that. We will produce... We don't need that. Let's just load up ComSats. Open ComSat 3. Open ComSat 3 is always a good choice. No, you know what? Let's just do a new one here. Let's actually put a really big communication satellite in place here. So we're gonna need a nice array. Okay. Doesn't have to look pretty. It's just got to carry a whole bunch of satellite dishes. Alright, so with 6 of them, we're going to have significantly more range than we normally have. We're going to have like 2.5 times the range. So let's go ahead and let's see. What's our mass here? 2.645 tons wet. Awesome. Then awesome. Okay. And then we'll just really throw this thing. This is gonna launch very quickly towards Duna. Here we go. Alright, action groups. Action groups. Custom 1. Alright. Okay, so this ComSat should reestablish a decent connection. And we've got control. I don't see anything that we're missing on this, so let's go ahead and launch it. And we will do a big COM1. Big COM1. So we're going to launch this. We're going to launch it around near midnight. I would probably near about sundown. This is sunrise. This isn't going to work. Yeah. Sunrise. Oh yeah. Oh, kill thrust, kill thrust. What's going on here? Out of electric charge? How could you be out of electric charge? That's ridiculous. Oh well. It apparently might not be a lost mission, though. As crazy as that might be. Okay, so if we get down slow enough or high enough, yeah, let's go ahead and extend those solar panels. Ah! It is a lost mission. Revert flight. Revert to launch. No, vehicle assembly. We gotta do revert flight to vehicle assembly. Blaming the game on that one. Clearly there should have been better battery action going on here. This thing should provide electric charge, but I guess they recently changed that. It doesn't now. Or maybe it never did, but whatever. Okay. Come on. Load. It is very slowly loading. Okay, we're going to time accelerate to... Wait, hang on. Let's extend the solar panels, charge it, keep those batteries charged. That's good. Okay, retract the solar panels. Go full throttle, turn on SAS, and launch. Yeah. So, lots of fuel. We'll see if we can get into a orbit that gets to Mars. Ugh. I don't know. This is rather odd. An odd trajectory to take. In fact, I shouldn't be taking this trajectory at all. I should be taking this trajectory. What's going on? Whoa! Whoa! Getting a kick up from the moon, are we? Okay, so that didn't work out too well. I'm gonna be nowhere near Mars, but we've got another satellite up there, so let's go to Space Center. Let's launch another one. I think we can afford it. Okay. Cover that, and then we'll go here. We'll just launch another one. time we'll launch it on a shallower trajectory. And we'll have a coast phase in there. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's okay. I will remember to... Gotta go to that other one and toggle the solar panels before it runs out of power. Which, it should last through this whole launch. That should be fine. Not a problem. Ooh, what a awful, awful, awful launch this is. I really should have. Come on, come on. This isn't going to work either. This is going to... If it can get to the moon... Who knows? Maybe it can. Maybe it can get to the moon and can be kicked out into a higher orbit. That would be awesome. Terrible launch. I'm gonna put fins on the next one. Gotta get power up on this guy. There we go. Power. Yeah, there we go. But that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay. Space Center. Mofo! Okay, we're going to save this, we're going to launch it, we're just going to time accelerate until a little bit after sundown, launch it, and then put on a trans-Mars trajectory, which should be possible, should be quite possible. God damn it. Ah! Okay, second worst launch ever. How can this thing not frickin'... Is it that this thing... It's because that's so bottom heavy, that's the problem. There we go. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. This is starting to look better. There we go. Escape velocity. And Set as target. See how close it gets after. Oh, that's after a full orbit, that's how close it gets? Let's go. Oh shit. Probably, let's see. Aha! Let's perform that maneuver. So we're gonna time accelerate. This is rather ridiculous. Oh, this is slow. Oh, I do have ComNet access now. So let's switch to that. Let's transmit that science on board the science module. So go ahead and transmit science. Oh yeah. That is using an incredible amount of power. Alright, and then I guess it'll research more. Okay, I could review the data from Ike's South Pole. Why don't we process that in the lab and keep everything else? You know what? I could. Three, 4, 5. All right. Transmit science. And review data. Almost there. Okay. Let's see. Review data. Whoa, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, right. I'm pressing the pedals there. Let's see. Okay. So we got decent Kerbanet access. This is pretty good. So we'll just keep doing this science thing. Time accelerate until it's 500. 100, 200, 300, 400. 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500 science. Okay, so transmit science. Alright, we got 630 data stored in there. Let's review the data. Gravity scan was already transmitted. Surface sample. That's from Ike. We can do that. Crew report from space near Ike. That'll probably work. Let's see. Yep. And keep the rest of it. We're getting tons and tons of science here. Let's go ahead and time accelerate. 200, 300, 400. Okay, so transmit science. Time accelerate. 40, 60, 80, 100%. Use stored data. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. High over Ike. We can transmit that, or process that. We can do a crew report high over Ike. We can process that. Another crew report. Yeah, we can process that. There we go. Or no, lab data is full. So, time accelerate. This is just the pattern that we're doing now. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, and so we will transmit science. We can go ahead and rotate this a little bit, a wee bit. Alright. So let's see, we got 625, so we can review data. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. Let's see, Duna's upper atmosphere. Nope, we're not going to do anything from Duna, not from Duna, not from Duna, not from the sun. Space high over Duna, high over Duna, high over Duna, high over Duna, 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 Duna. Duna, 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 Duna. High over Ike. Here we go. Boom. Got that. Keep that. Keep that. High over Ike. Boom. Keep it. Okay. So let's just time accelerate here. Alright. So, transmit science. Temperature scan, that's fine. How about pressure scan near Ike? Good. man. Ha! Okay. That works. Whatever. Eight, 9, all that time spent studying. Okay, now we transmit science here. Okay, so the gravity sands. Okay, we can do this one. There we go. Two, 3, 5. Oh, overshot. Okay. Transmit science. We're going to be able to unlock the entire tree after this, and I believe we'll get everybody home. What am I doing? Okay. Just above like Slowlands. Let's transmit that. Keep that. EVA report. I think we can do that. Cannot analyze, data is full. Okay. Just above like South Pole. Let's go ahead and process that. EVA report Ike's Western Mountain Ridge. We can do that. Yes, there we go. All right. Let's transmit science. What am I doing? Okay. Transmit science. Oh, I'm out of range. Out of comm range. Great. Lovely. Out of comm range. Oh boy, it sure would be nice to have a comm dish. One will fly in range here soon enough. Oh, I got one. Got one. Haha. Okay. So keep that. That's from Ike. Transmit that. Let's keep that. That's from Ike, but there's not going to be enough room for it, so we're going to time accelerate until there's either enough room for it, or we have to transmit the other data. Now there's enough room for it, so we're going to go ahead and process it. Okay. Okay, transmit science. Hi! Oh man, this is awesome. Don't have any more. No more comm range. So we gotta get back in range. Maybe this one will come in range? Come on, let's get in range of the comsats. We're gonna have plenty of connectivity here pretty soon. That I'm going into this like snail shell of comsats that are all converging on me. Oh, I've got it. There we go. All right, transmit science. Okay. Ike's Midlands. There we go. Okay, that one we can scan. No we can't. Okay. So transmit that science. Keep that one we can. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's transmit that science. Keep that, keep that. Let's see. Ike's Midlands. We can do that. So much science, crazy amount of science. We can transmit the science. That. Atmospheric pressure scan from Ike's South Pole. Yeah, there we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, mystery goo observation. Let's hold off just a little bit before we start processing that one. Now let's do it. Sweet. Transmit science. Keep that. Keep that. Okay, that's... Make that. Okay, we can do that. We can transmit the science we have. Oh, over and over and over and over and over, I gotta do this. I'm gonna be able to unlock everything. Everything. Okay. We can transmit science. Keep that. Temperature scan from Ike's South Pole. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So let's review data. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. That's from Duna, that's from Duna, that's from Duna, that's from Kerbal, that's from the sun, that's from the moon, that's from Duna, 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 that one's from Duna, that's from Duna, that one's from Duna, that one's from Duna, Duna. Oh, high over Ike, but I can't do it. Okay. Ah! Here we go. Bing, got that one. Okay. So, going through these ones again. This is... Oh, right. Transmit science. Okay, this one... Just gonna... Let's transmit the science. Mike's Midlands. Atmospheric pressure scan. I do have enough. Perfect! Okay, transmit science. Oh my gosh, that's it! We go to 500 and just keep transmitting, man. Transmit science. Nice. Oh man, this is tiring. Of course, the rate is going down now that I don't have as much data. Oh man. What do we look at? Oh wow. Oh, this is insane. An insane amount of data. It's diminishing return, though. Because I could fill up one more time, but it's going to take a long time. Oh, wow, I'm out of range. Huh. Well, it's, just as well. Let's go back to the Space Center. Put an end to this, live broadcast. So... Crazy amount of time that I've spent. 13,680. Yeah, what can we do with that? 13,680. We can unlock everything. Let's do it. Let's research. 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 Still got 9,500. Let's research that. And let's research that, 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 And let's research that. And let's research that. Woo! Okay. So, now that I've unlocked every single part in the game, with 3,300 science to spare, there's really not much I can do. So I think that concludes this entire series.